John Isner here from the Nothing Major podcast here at the Bleacher Report studio at Roland-Garros. And we have a very special guest with us, the number 23 seeded American, Sebi Korda, through to the second round in 4 sets today over Luciano Darderi. We're at a major.
Yes, sir.
For the fans out there that may not know, Sebi's dad is a Grand Slam winner. He won the 1998 Australian Open. So we're going to play a little game right now called My Dad Can Beat You. So I'm going to ask you a current crop of players. One's retired.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me if your dad in his prime
Yeah.
can beat these players.
If he could beat these players.
Yeah, current.
Not that he's played them.
Yes.
Okay.
Not these players. Your dad in his prime versus these players, a lot of them are in their primes.
Yeah.
One of them is not. Okay, Taylor Fritz.
I think he could, yeah.
You're taking your dad,
Yeah.
okay? Alex de Minaur.
Yeah. I think he could figure him out.
Yeah, I think it
But
was
my dad was a pretty good ball striker.
he was unbelievable. He was number
think-
2 in the world.
yeah.
I left that out. His dad was number 2 in the world, won a Grand Slam. That's pretty high level. This one you might have trouble with. Yannick Sinner.
On a clay court, I'm not liking his chances.
Yeah, we'll go with Sinner there. What about a
Yeah.
fast hardcore?
I mean, the speed of the balls nowadays is too much.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay, all right. Jack Draper.
I think so.
Okay. You're going to like this one then. Sebi Korda.
Actually, the last time I played my dad, I lost 0-0, and we've never played against each other ever again. So,
So you're taking your dad.
yeah, I'm going to say him.
Okay. The last one is John Isner. He's chopping me up,
I mean,
right?
us Kordas are 2-1 against you, so.
That's true. Sebi's breakout tournament was the 2020 Roland-Garros event right here.
Yeah,
Made
yeah.
the round of 16. How old were you then?
I was 20 years old.
20 years old.
20 years old.
And you beat me.
Yeah,
in the
4
second
sets.
round in 4 sets. I was like
No tiebreakers either.
No tiebreakers.
No
I was
tiebreakers.
seeded. He was ranked out. You were qualified.
I was like 200, yeah.
Yeah, he was 200 in the world. I was top 20 in the world.
Yeah. Court
And,
7, I got you.
You beat the crap out of me. That
Yeah, but the
sucked.
last time we
Actually,
played, you won, so that one
you
hurts
know
a
what?
little bit.
But I actually knew you were going to be really good because I actually played all right.
Yeah?
And you still beat me. And,
I read your serve like a little kid's book out there.
Yeah, well, it was cold and rainy, so it wasn't good for me. Anyways, all right, moving on. For the fans out there, you have 2 sisters that are extremely good at golf. Jessica Korda was a top 10 player, and your sister Nelly is the number 1 golfer in the world.
Yes, she is.
So very impressive bloodline you Kordas have going on. I want you to blind rank, not me. I want you to blind rank these 5 sports siblings, okay? From 1 to 5. I'm going to give you one. You got to tell me where they fit in.
Yeah.
Right away. Okay? So let's start with Travis and Jason Kelsey. Where would you rank them 1 to 5?
Multiple Super Bowls, so probably go 2.
2. Okay. Jack and Quinn Hughes.
They haven't won anything yet. So let's go. I'll toss them at 4.
4. Okay. Jessica and Nelly Korda.
Those are my number 1s right there.
Number 1.
Number
All right, I
one
like
right
it.
there.
Okay. Venus and Serena.
Oof, I might take that back. 3.
3. All right. Last but not least, you're putting Peyton and Eli at number 5. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think they deserve to be right up there.
They only have
number
what?
5.
They have 3 Super Bowls, 2 Hall of Famers, number 5.
Yeah, they're definitely number 5.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all stink. So one of the big stories this week happened just yesterday with Rafa Nadal having a retirement ceremony right here on court Philippe Chatrier. I heard a rumor. Now, is it true that you named a pet after Rafa Nadal?
Yeah. There's a cat. Yeah. When obviously growing up, I loved Nadal. I loved you too, John, but
Yeah,
not as
right.
not as
I
much
know you
as
did
him.
it.
But yeah, that was my guy, and we had a pet cat, and parents asked what we wanted to name it. I was like, first one, Rafa Nadal.
That's unbelievable. And
Yeah.
the year we talked about when you beat me in 2020, you played him
Yeah, I played him in 2020.
in the round of 16, right
Yeah,
here.
I played him. That's actually my dream match. Was to play him at the French Open. I think there's the most dominant person I think of any.
Did
sport.
you have a dream result?
I mean, obviously it was to win, but I'm not really liking my chances when I'm 200
What was
in
the
the
score?
world. I think it was like 1, 2, and 2 maybe. But I was up a
Holy-
break in the third. I was
You
up a
got
break in the third.
You got your ass kicked. So
Yeah,
how many
I
times
was
did you hold serve?
Well, I was down 5-0, and I swear he gave me a game.
Okay.
I swear. I've
He
never
didn't wanna
asked
beat
him.
you 6-0.
I've
Yeah.
never asked him, but I swear he gave me a game. I had break points in the first game though.
Okay.
But yeah, I got rinsed out there a little bit.
Yes, I'll say. Your OG dream was to play in the NHL. I'm a big hockey guy. You're a big hockey guy. We bond over that. We
Yes,
bond
we do.
over hockey
Yeah.
a lot more than we bond over tennis. You had a very special guest at your match today. Can you tell everyone who was at your match and how cool that was?
Yeah, one of the biggest beauties in the NHL. Nathan McKinnon sent me a text. I think he was playing the World Championships over here, asking if he could come out. And I was like, yeah, without a doubt. I was scrambling to find credentials, and yeah, it was really cool. Met him today, took a photo with him, straight to the fantasy group chat, fantasy hockey with Mr. John Isner over here, and yeah, that takes up half of our time, doesn't it?
Did you feel like extra inspiration to play well for Nate Dogg out there on the court?
You gotta throw a little extra into it when Nate Dogg comes out, no?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, you played hockey up until what age exactly?
11.
And why did you eventually check down to full-time tennis?
My dad coached Radek Stepanek, who was my coach at one point. He played Novak center court in New York on Arthur Ashe in 2009. And already my parents were like telling me, you got to pick and choose what you want to do. It's getting a little too much, driving everywhere, doing all different kinds of sports. And yeah, fell in love with the atmosphere then, and went home and told my dad I'm playing tennis.
All right, love it.
That was it.
Well, you were a very, very good hockey player from what I hear. Your dad told me
Like
that.
your kids.
My
Your
kids will. They might play hockey.
They will play
Like
hockey.
a fourth-line
We're
defenseman.
pushing them into hockey.
Yeah,
We're pushing them into hockey.
We'll see. I got a lot of kids. They might play a little tennis, might little hockey. Last one for you,
Yeah.
Sebi. You got to give us 3 names, not named yourself, Yannick Sinner, or Carlos Alcaraz, that you think could possibly win here this week on the men's side at Roland-Garros. Give us 3 names outside of yourself, Carlos, and Yannick that could
I'll
win
go
here.
with Jack Draper,
Okay.
Holger Rune. You taking a late wild card, or
No, yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
who do you think?
I think Musetti.
You think so?
I mean, he's
I think if he
top 10 in the
if
world.
he makes it to
he's-
quarters, I think he
Yeah,
can get
he's
there.
got a
Yeah.
good little draw.
No, he's playing.
So would
he's
you
playing
agree
really
with me?
well. Yeah, I go Musetti as well.
All right, Draper, Runa, Musetti.
Yeah,
Good list.
I think those are
But
pretty
I
good
like
picks.
yourself, Korda, and Yannick ahead of those 3. So
Thank you, Porter.
best of luck, dude.
Thanks. Man.
Appreciate it.